How's it going, everybody? My name is Devil Warrior 9, and I've been doing a lot of building around my house recently. That looks weird to me after playing on Quake Pro for so long. As you can see, all my chests, my workbench, my furnace, enchanting table are all moved out of here. I've moved everything downstairs, not a lot outside. There was something here, if you can tell by the lack of snow. However, I moved it downstairs as well. And the nether portal is gone too. So we're going to take a look downstairs, and I've got a lot to show you. I have built a lot of stuff. And the staircase is still the same up here, but then down here I lowered it by one block and then made a base for it. If you recall, this was smooth stone before. I think there's a hole in this wall, so mobs are spawning in it, but I'm too lazy to dig it out and fill it in. So I might do that later, because before the floor was here, but then the floor in this room was still there, so I had to lower that to make it even. So let's head out into here. This is still similar, however, with some additional areas. This is our storage room. I don't recall if I showed this last time, but it is this is the storage room as it is right now. You got furnaces here, crafting table in the ceiling since it has the same bottom texture as wooden planks. Those spiders are getting annoying. We got. I haven't had my headset on for the last like 2 hours of building, so yeah, I haven't really noticed them. We've got some chests. This is our goodies chest. I don't think I've really acquired much more, so not a lot to see there. Our regular chests, and then these four are all empty. These guys here are upside down stairs. Or not upside down, just backward stairs. So that is our storage room. Now over here, I guess this pressure plate does nothing, it just blocks the water, and that is an infinite water spawn. If I grab ourselves a bucket, you just go right there, you get free water. Infinite water. So that's what that guy is there. I needed one, and that seemed like the easiest way to make it, and it still looks elegant. Space in here is getting tight because I'm reluctant to expand out this way. You can see everything's kind of a lot more jagged, whereas in here I have this nice room. I leveled out the ceiling, but that's really the only thing I did was level out the ceiling and take maybe like 10 blocks out of the walls. So I didn't have to do a lot, whereas if I expand out this way, I'm going to have to do a lot more. We'll show the reed farm. You can see the reeds growing nice and tall, up to almost completely grown reed farm in here. So we're going to harvest these bad boys, I guess, real quick. And then I moved the wheat farm because I needed the room it was in for something else, which I'll show you in just a sec. So the wheat farm, whoops, don't jump on farms. That's a pro tip from me. I'm gonna need to go get my hoe now. I kept the glass and door look for the farm because I like to see into it, and I've organized. This chest is organized. You got coal, iron, valuables, nether stuff, rare blocks, random. This was tools, buckets, and then food down here. Everything else is still just essentially random. So, sorry, I just gotta feel the need to fix this real quick. Only take a sec. There we go. Alright, I don't know why I put a door on that. Probably not necessary, but it's nice. It keeps it separate. I do like that. I'm gonna throw those. Starting to get quite a few reeds. Is that not where my seeds are? Oh, my spare seeds are over there. I'm sorry. Everything's so jumbled in here. Now this is the farm, wheat farm, and it is now my enchanting room with my single bookshelf. I've just been doing level 1 enchantments on picks recently. You know what, we'll do a level 1 enchantment on these shovels, since I'd like, oh god, if only I could get that level 1 I got on that sword again. Now with 0 bookshelves you get 1 to 5, with 1 bookshelf you get 1 to 6. So That's why I just put one in there for now. I could make more. I also didn't have enough to make any more before, but now I do. Over here, we have, this is what was upstairs, is a pig farm. Now, I've killed all the pigs at this point accidentally, and we're just left with 2 babies and 1 adult pig. And the purpose of this is that, I showed this in one of my earlier lives, is that mobs don't recognize trapdoors as blocks they can jump onto. So if you use a trapdoor as a stair, any mob in here cannot get up here. Even if there was no door, no mob could get out of this pit, except you, because you're the only one intelligent enough to. So that's nice, but I still put in the door and a nice glass wall. Anyway, and the rest of the cave is still just natural. I haven't even explored it for any more resources yet. So, we might, I don't think we're going to be doing that today. What I do plan on doing real quickly is, I think that's really all I've done too. I haven't really farmed anything except sand, I think. So, not a whole lot to show you, and whoops, you need 9 reeds to make a bookshelf and 6 wooden planks. So I'm going to show you how to make a bookshelf real quick. I always get them messed up. Oh, whoops. Oh, I don't keep any of my wooden planks, and I also left the door open behind me. I'm really going to need to have to fill in those holes around. I really am. They're getting extremely annoying. Alright, let's go. Let's go place ourselves our second bookshelf. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I guess we don't have anything enchantable. It's not going to show us levels now. Alright, whatever. We could make a pick. You know what? Our pick's running low. Let's make ourselves a new pick. Just so that I can see and you can see what kind of levels you get from 2 bookshelves. And we'll make 2 picks. We got 2. Oh, I thought we had 2 levels. Whatever. We'll just leave one of the picks here. Alright. Go in the tool stack. Alright. Whoops. So, this is still on hardcore. I'm gonna be the saddest man alive if this gets lost. When it gets lost, I guess. So it looks like we're getting 2 to 7 now. And apparently if you put torches on a bookshelf, yep, the game doesn't recognize it anymore. And we're still just getting efficiency 1. So 2 bookshelves are now getting level 2 to 7 enchants. So that's a bit nice. So obviously we can go up a bit more. Now this portal I have yet to go through. I am not sure if it will go to the same place. I know that I've tried it before, that nether portals have to be at least 4 blocks apart in the nether, which is, I think, like 32 blocks apart in the real world, or it might even be 3 blocks apart in the nether, which would be 24 in the real world. However, I think it's almost no horizontal distance, because if you go up, down, across, I think our old one was probably like 16 blocks, less than 16 blocks that way. And then almost no, most of the distance is vertical. So I'm not sure if vertical distance counts, but we're going to see if we come out, and we do come out into the same place. But when we return, is this going to put us up top, or is this going to put us back in the basement? Oh, alright, nice, it relinked the portal, so that portal now goes to the basement. Sweet. No real worries there. Nothing to worry about, which is nice. I've been thinking about maybe if I become super rich in the future, I might lower the ceiling in here so it's only 2 high, and then make like a switch system. Like you can have, I don't know. I don't really know how it's done. I've seen people do it before. You have like 3 or 4 switches or something, and every switch controls like 3 stacks of shelves, because how many stacks do you end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. end it with 15 stacks, so then you have 3 switches, each one controls 5. So no switches on, you get 0 shelves. 1 switch, you get 10 shelves. 2 switches, you get 15. Or no, 2 switches, you get 20, and then 3 switches, you get 30. Because there's a total of, there's 15 spaces, but they're all double, so you get a total of 30. I might do that if I get crazy rich, but I doubt that will be anytime soon, and possibly I'll be dying well before that, so we'll have to see when we come to that point, if we come to that point. But I think that's all I really have for today. If our nether portal went to a different location, then I would have been exploring that, but other than that, I don't really have a lot to say. I gathered not a whole lot of resources, probably like 15 iron, just because when I was digging out, that's just kind of what I found around in, like I wasn't necessarily looking for it. I just found it when I was digging out rooms, and that's really the only, maybe some coal too, but not a whole lot of resources. Definitely not. Oh look, more iron. Iron out of the water. I think I'm still gathering iron faster than I'm spending it, which is awesome. If only I could be at the point where I'm gathering diamonds faster than I'm spending them, but I'm thinking the next project I want to do is a proper mineshaft. Did that zombie just spawn? I've had mobs spawn in my area. I'm not really sure whether they spawn there and then whether they just spawn there or whether they spawn somewhere in the cave and then just walk over, but one time I left the door open at the bottom of the staircase because I was trying to bring pigs down. Did I just one-shot him with sharpness 1? Jeez. Unless, oh, he must have fallen down, that's why. Okay. But I hear slime somewhere. Is that more iron? I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna grab that while I talk. Yeah, I came down. I left the door open, and as I walk down, sitting in that little patch at the bottom of my staircase is a creeper who subsequently blows up and destroys half my clean stone, which I had to replace, which sucked. And I'm not sure how he got there. And then another time, I was in my storage room. I went AFK, and then I came back. I walk across to the farm to grab some wheat and stuff. The door's knocked down, and this was before I moved it as well. And I walk to the farm, and the door's knocked down, and there's a zombie just standing in there as if he owns the place, and then he trampled half my crops like an asshole. So now I know he definitely didn't spawn in there if he knocked the door down. I don't know where he spawned, but I don't know. I was confused by both of those because, I mean, this area is all lit up. I don't know what the spawn range is exactly, but as far as I can tell, I mean, it's generally lit up. I mean, it may not be perfect, but probably only like 1 or 2 mob spaces per 50, so not sure exactly where they're spawning, but it's only been the 2, and I've been working down here for at least 2 hours, so it's not really an epidemic as of yet. Oh look, we got another level from that zombie. Let's go enchant that other pick real now. I want to see real quick though. Hey look, I managed to say it right that time. Let's put this away and show this iron cooking. I want to see, can you enchant hose? I have no idea. No, that would be dumb. Why would you even want that? Oh, forgot to torch this guy. I'm gonna close this door, because I don't like those sounds. I do not. And efficiency 1. That's basically, I don't think I've gotten anything but efficiency 1 on my picks. And then, oh, that godly Bane of Arthropods fire aspect knockback. Oh, it's such an amazing sword. I got so lucky with that. I'm gonna leave this guy here for now. Look at all those glowing purple tools. Oh yeah. And glowing purple armor. We're gonna need a new set of iron armor soon, which we have the resources to make, but I'm gonna have to find a few levels to enchant that stuff. I'd like to try and go a little bit better with it, maybe at least 3 levels into each piece. That would be nice. Maybe even, might even try and go like minimum 5 levels per piece. I don't think it would even